happening at the Battle of Ages 7. Total destructions. Some mothers do have them. Moving on now to the next bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. This one is a national cruiserweight contest. And it brings together Nigeria's illustrious boxers to the ring. First to make its ring walk, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the ring, Idris Finito Afini.
So, ladies and gentlemen, next bout on the way. Idris Afini Finito against Olanrewaju Durodola.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, make welcome to make its ring walk, Olanrewaju, God's Power, Durodola. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, just before we make the introductions, let's recognize the presence of Nigeria's first individual Olympic gold medalist, one who played football for the Super Falcons and also went into athletics and won Nigeria's first Olympic gold medal. Let's introduce to you retired Deputy Commissioner of Police, Chioma Ajunwa, MON.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chioma Ajunwa, Nigeria's
Thank you
Olympic
very
club
much.
jumper gold medalist is in the
Now
building.
let's introduce
Wow,
the
beautiful
three
to see
judges that
around.
scoring this bout
She's,
at the bell.
Supporting Olanrewaju Durodola.
Judge number one
who
is Sheyi George.
Nigerian police
Judge number two
fighting
is
machine.
Segun Adesanya. Judge number three is Yetunde Alimi. And the third man in the ring when the bell goes, Tayo Olaifa. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighters. First fighting out of the blue corner. Comes in weighing 92.9 kilograms with a career record of 20 fights, 14 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 11 of his wins by way of knockouts. He is the former national cruiserweight champion, a former WBO Africa heavyweight title challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one they call Finito, Idris Afini. And now his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, Nigeria's illustrious campaigner in the world of boxing, comes in with the gold and white trunks. Fighting out of the red corner, he weighs 89.5 kilograms with a career record of 54 fights, 44 of his fights wins and 10 losses. 41 of his wins are coming by way of knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, he's won title in West Africa. He's won title in Nigeria. He's the former 2-time ABU champion, a former WBC America Cruiserweight champion, a former WBC Africa champion, a former WBC Silver champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former WBO Africa champion, a former WBF Cruiserweight World champion, a former Poland International Cruiserweight title challenger, a former WBC Cruiserweight World title challenger. I could go on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighting policeman, Olanrewaju, God's power, Durodola. Referee Tayo Olaifa with its introduction to the fighters now.
Good evening, guys. I will be the third man in the ring when the action begins. I want you guys to give me clean fight at all rounds. Listen to my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. Good luck. Touch gloves.
And this fight is for 10 rounds of boxing.
Okay, let's go.
Seconds out.
It's the 8th
Round one.
and it's a bout that a lot of people want to see because we have an illustrious boxer, very illustrious boxer on the night. You heard from the ring announcer talking about Ralph Chidozie George, Olanrewaju Durodola, Olympian. He's seen it all. He's been there, done that, even gotten a T-shirt as well. My man Ralph Chidozie George is getting away from me because he says I'm punching him too hard, and his shoulders can't even take it anymore. And I'm even a flyweight. I don't understand. Ralph is a
Light heavyweight.
no, it's not light heavyweight. He's a lightweight. Okay, I'll hold my punches. I'm not going to touch him anymore. But we got Durodola in the ring with a very durable boxer in Afini. I don't know whether that's a knockdown. That's not a knockdown. Referee,
Look, can I say something? It is a glistering record. Olanrewaju God's power Durodola. He weighs 89.5 kilograms. He has a record of 54 fights, 44 wins, 10 losses. 41 of those wins coming by the way of knockout. Wow. Former WBC African champion, NBC Silver champion, WBO African champion. He has done it all. He has made Nigerian proud. He's a member of the Nigerian police fighting machine. And he's fighting also against a very strong opponent, Idris Finito Afini. who also has 14 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, and 11 wins come by the way of KO. Is the former national cruiserweight champion, former WBO Africa heavyweight title challenger. And hey, both of them are doing battle here together today, and let's see who's going to take the day for tonight.
If you look at the records of both boxers, you want to say that there's no basis for comparison. But boxing has a way of throwing this into the winds. Like we said, it's the 8th edition of D-Lads boxing promotion in Nigeria. And if you have to go about the way D-Lads has improved in leaps and bounds in just 8 editions of promoting boxing, you got to give them the kudos. My man Hurricane says it's 7th.
Yes. The first show was an amateur fight, so it wasn't recorded as a professional fight. So.
Okay. I never said professional.
Okay. 8 straight
I
shows.
said 8 boxing promotion.
Oh, beautiful.
I never said whether professional or amateur.
Yeah, you're right.
But all in all, with amateur and professional, this is the 8th edition. And we need to give them kudos. I mean, it's not all the time. You see what we call in Nigeria or Africa, the big masquerade coming out to dance.
Yeah.
But we are seeing one tonight, right here at the Sports Gymnasium of the National Sports Commission. And Taiwo Afini is not just any cruiserweight. He's one of the finest cruiserweight we have in this country.
Yeah, and both fighters have had it before one time, where this is a real match, I think, because Durodola won the fight against Afini last time.
It was a stoppage at that time.
Yeah, stoppage. I remember that.
Afini refused to come out from this corner in that fight.
No, it wasn't stoppage. It was a knock.
A knockdown.
Yes, it was knockdown. Knockout, I think so. But so we are moving on to the round of 2, ladies and gentlemen, the lad boxing promotion, and we are live here at the NIS arena.
Seconds out. Round 2.
So the bout is on the way. Idris Finito Afini against Olanrewaju God's Power Durodola. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful bout because they've done it before, and Olanrewaju God's Power took the day. So this time around, it's a rematch, and let's see who's going to take the day for now. With the record pedigree, Olanrewaju God's Power Durodola has 54 fights for the 4 wins, 10 losses, and it's got a good portfolio. WBF Cruiserweight World Champion. He's been former Poland International. He's done it all. WBC African Champion, 2-time ABU champion, former WBC American champion. Look, he's done it all, and he's fighting another fighter who also has done so much for himself. Though he has a record of 20 fights, 14 wins, 5 losses, 11 wins come by the way of knockout, and former national cruiserweight champion. He's also the former WBO Africa heavyweight title challenger. So this bout, we're expecting nothing less than a firecracker from both boxers because they're durable, they're strong, they're experienced, and what we expect is nothing but the best. And don't forget, we are live here at the 7th edition of the Lads Boxing Promotion. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is the Hurricane, but you can call me the Angel of Boxing, and I'm working with on the commentary box, Nero Adesanya. Let's take you to the ring. This is a round of 2, 1 minute 21 seconds of the round of 2. Referee Tayo Life steps in to stop, to break the clinch, and the fight resumes. And Gosport is hunting his man down, trying to go for a kill. He's known for his powerful right, and a lot of boxers are trying to avoid this guy. And hey, man, come on, he's doing what he knows how to do best. And let's wait for the results in the round of 2. good one coming from Gus Power. Good power punch there. Finito trying to run away from his man, yes. But this is the battle of guys, of giants, really. That's the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Afini Finito against Olanrewaju God's Power Durodola. That's the replay there, and good jabs coming from him. And wow, that was a push, but hey, it's boxing. Good power punch landing from the veteran. And
But you can also see that age is fast catching up with Durodola.
Yes.
All those quick punches are not coming as quick as they usually come. And that's the reason why, even though Afini himself, age has caught up with him as well. But we're seeing some veteran boxers display some skills.
Sure.
Seconds out. Round 3.
Round 3 is on the way, ladies and gentlemen. In case you are just joining us, Olanrewaju God's Power is fighting out of the red corner. He's in white and yellow boxing trunks. And Abiodun Finito Afini is fighting out of the blue corner. He's in blue and white boxing trunks. And they're just trading punches right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Loud Boxing Promotion, and we're bringing boxing to you, for your viewing pleasure. And we're live here at the spot. Make sure you see the very best of Nigerian boxing.
Just to let you know and to re-emphasize that we got the best of Nigerian boxers right in the house, right here at the National Institute of Sports Gymnasium, National Stadium in Surulere, Lagos, a place that has witnessed the best of some of the best Nigerian boxing bouts. We've got the former British national cruiserweight champion, Tony Sugar Salam, in the house as well. Okay, that's just one of a lot of boxing aficionados in the house.
Yeah, Tony Sugar Salam. I think he lost his last fight. He went to Germany, right?
Yeah, he tried to go for international. Continental.
He's always been international. He's been fighting abroad.
Well, yeah, when I say international, I mean he's based in the United Kingdom. He was the national British cruiserweight champion. You know, he's part of the Nigerian crew that involves the likes of Larry, the Natural, Ekudayo.
Yeah.
We've got the likes of Anthony Joshua. We've got the likes of Lawrence, the Source of Collier.
Not Nigerian.
No,
He's British.
stop saying that. Stop saying that.
He's Nigerian, man.
Anthony Joshua is full-blooded Nigerian.
No, according
Father, mother, Nigerian, born in Britain. Don't tell me about that. He's got Nigerian blood running in his veins.
It doesn't fly the Nigerian flag on the
There's
ring.
no difference between Tony Sugar Salam and Anthony Joshua. You know why? Because both mother and father are Nigerian. No difference between Lawrence the Source Okolie, who's the former cruiserweight champion of Britain, former European cruiserweight champion, and in fact,
you're right.
he is actually the current cruiserweight champion of Europe.
Okolie, yes, I think so.
Lawrence the Source of Okolie, fighting out of the camp of Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua as well. Okay, so these guys have got both mother and father Nigerian. So they got Nigerian blood.
I quite agree with you.
Yeah. Yes, they might fly the British flag, they might fly the UK flag, but they are Nigerians by parentage. We're back to the gymnasium of the National Institute for Sports.
Wow, Olanrewaju has been injured, so bloodied right now, blood dripping out of the champions of the Fighters Fair. I don't know how deep the cut is, but I think the doctors are very quiet on the ring.
That might be as a result of a clash of the heads. I did not see any punch coming through.
It's the third time, I think the third time Afini is using his head against this man, and hey, the first time I saw it was, but now the blood has become so much that hey, the referee is stepping.
From our corner here, which you can see from the screen, we are at the bottom side of the corner. The blood is actually dripping uncontrollably, and we might see a stoppage of this fight which will give Afini a very rare victory.
It can't. No, there can't be a victory
Unless the
he's
referee
been disqualified.
decides
I think so.
that he was.
It is a blooded fight because
Oh,
due
you
to
can see the blood.
headbutt.
It's so,
Yes, so much on
so
the
much.
eyes. Yeah,
That's a deep gash there.
deep one.
Unless, of course, the referee decides that it was an intentional headbutting
I don't think.
or an intentional clash of the heads. This fight might be going the way of Taiwo Finito Afini in terms of decision, not because he has obviously Durodola on the scorecards or from our own judgment has been on the ascendancy. But you know, this is boxing, and these are some of the technicalities involved in boxing. But we're going to leave things and wait for, you know, decision coming from the judges and the referee. For now, there's a stoppage of the fight, and it is the 8th bout of the night. 3 more to go. Total Destruction Night, brought to you by D-Lads Boxing Promotion, in conjunction, sanctioned by the Nigeria Boxing Board of Control. And of course, lending support to this is the Shagamu Construction Limited, Iteo Group, Better Sports Betting Company, Better Sports supported by Star Times, of course, and then of course Bet Niger also involved in this as well.
Well, let's see how it goes, and the bout is being stopped right now, and the blood and the gashing has stopped. But hey, let's see how it goes, and let's wait for the results from there.
And you can see a very dejected Olanrewaju Durodola. Who wants to continue to fight. And it does look like this fight will continue. He really wants to continue with the fight. I'm sure because of his illustrious record.
Yes, he can't just afford to step back out boxing.
He wouldn't want to lose a fight by default.
No, by default. No. I don't think so. He's much more of a warrior than that. So I think the bout is going to continue. It's going to be a bit of one. It's going to show off courage. Let's wait. Let's see. It's going to continue.
We're back in it, and that's the end of the 3rd round. We'll see how things go.
So we're moving on to the 4th round, ladies and gentlemen. The fight continues, and moving on to the 4th round. Idris Afini, Olanrewaju Durodola. The blood has stopped and everything. The bleeding has stopped, and I hope the champ can continue. So, 4th round on the way, ladies and gentlemen. This bout is sanctioned by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control and put together by the last boxing promotion. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hurricane one more time. I'm hanging
Seconds
out.
out.
We're moving on to
Round 4.
round 4.
You know, this is where you have to say everybody in the corner, including the boxer and his corner, have a lot of work to do. I mean, how do you explain? You're leading on the scorecard, at least from the commentary's point of view. But you are bleeding from your eyes.
It was just intention to just. It wasn't caused by punches.
I know. I'm just saying that. But you could lose this fight by default, because if the fight gets stopped and your opponent is not disqualified because of intentional headbutting, you could have another loss to your record. And it's not because you did not fight the better fight. It's just because of the unfortunate situation. And this is where boxing is so interesting.
Yes, it is.
You cannot continue the fight. They're not going to award it as a draw. They're going to give it to the man who's ready to continue, and you're not ready to continue because you have a cut, which is dangerous and can be detrimental to your health. I mean, you can see the way Afini has fought this fight. He's been on the defensive. And Durodola has been the one, connecting most of the real punches to the face.
No, I don't really know why Afini is actually trying to step. Maybe I don't know what's going on this bout. It seems a little bit sluggish.
All you need to do is take a look at Durodola's face. And you can see that the left eye is almost closing up because of the swell as a result of the gash. And you can see Afini is not really coming out to be offensive. I don't know if it's as a result of too much respect for his a more illustrious opponent. Durodola trying to protect
Blood
himself.
still dripping out because of the activity is warm. But hey, let's see how far it goes. This is the fourth round. They still have about 4 rounds, if not 6 rounds to go. 6 rounds to go.
6 more rounds to go.
Wow, it's a long way.
What Durodola has to do now is to avoid any kind of clash of heads or anything at all. No clash at all. Stay away from clinching, because anytime he does that, it's going to aggravate that heat, that cut on his head. Durodola tries to pick up his opponent, and Afini playing safe, not doing much in terms of trying to retaliate.
Seconds out. Round 5.
Fifth round of a 10-round contest, and it's for no title in particular, but it's a national cruiserweight challenge between Olanrewaju, the very illustrious Olanrewaju Durodola, the flying policeman, up against another equally illustrious boxer in Afini. Still in the fight. Round 5. Just a minute and a half left. Just over a minute and a half. And now under a minute and a half. Idris. Taiwo Afini. And you can see Durodola wanted to end this because of that gash in his head. Encouraging his opponent to come forward. But his opponent is being defensive, talking about the finito himself. Durodola looking for that kill because he knows he needs to execute and just finish off his opponent as quickly as possible. Good combination of head and body punches coming from Durodola. And there we go. End of the 5th round there.
Seconds out. Round 6.
We're in it, round 6 it is. And it's still for the National Cruiserweight Challenge fight. 8 bouts of the night. The very illustrious Olanrewaju Durodola weighing in at 89.5 kg up against Idris Taiwo Afini, aka Finito, who weighed in with exactly 3 kg more. But doing the job more is Taiwo Afini, who's getting in the jabs, trying to set himself up for his very powerful southpaw, but he's not been able to deliver that southpaw. And Afini coming back with a punch of his own as well, albeit a bit close to the below the belt margin. Afini, a very durable boxer, taking a whole lot of punches. Still in the commentary box with my man, Janite, the Hurricane.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything about the Hurricane. I'm just going to leave it there because we talked about it all night. But he's back with me, 8 bouts of the night. And I think Olanrewaju Durodola trying to do what he needs to do, keep himself safe with that very heavy gash that we need to give kudos to his scotsmen. They've done a lot in ensuring that that cut has not been opened up. But we also have to say that Idris Taiwo Afini, Finito himself, has not really thrown a lot of punches. And it's been Durodola scoring the points. I'm a bit worried about it. And I expect that Finito should be coming out all guns blazing. I cannot have my illustrious opponent, bleeding and not trying to take advantage of the situation.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know. But hey, it is what it is, and the box is actually trying to be cautious. Durodola is doing the damage here, and Finito being the one on the receiving end. It's the round of 6. Idris Afini Finito versus Olanrewaju God's Power Durodola, and it's the end of the round. We're moving down to the 7th round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on to the replay and see how it all went down in the round of 6.
seconds out. Round 7.
Gentlemen, it's a round of 7. Abiodun Finito against Olanrewaju Durodola is a round of 7, and the fight is on the way. In case you're just joining us, Olanrewaju Durodola is fighting out of the red corner. He's in yellow and white boxing trunks, while Finito is fighting from the red corners in purple, I think blue, and white boxing trunks. So the fight is on the way, and both boxers still trying to show some supremacy on this ring. Coming from Finito, and he stays in the ring while Durodola does some damage with his right hands. I think the bleeding has stopped, and Olanrewaju is good. Gospel is in good condition right now.
Yeah, he is in good condition, but there's too much respect being shown by Afini. I'm not sure whether he's having some sort of how do I put it now, guilty conscience worrying him, in the sense that he's opened up the court as a result of some unfair situation. But I need him to. We would love to see a more aggressive, Idris Finito Afini. But it's been a bit more of a defensive boxer. Yeah, we know that Durodola has more of the punching power, but we know how resilient Finito can be. So we would love to see him come out of his guard several times when he lost the national title, when he lost the regional title as well to his opponent, who's now the current regional champion, who just recently went out but lost, on the continental level. We didn't see a lot of aggression from him. He seems to be a boxer who likes to soak in the pressure and try to go on the counter, but the counter is not usually as clinical as we expect it to be.
Yeah, isn't really as clinical as we expect it to be, but hey, it is what it is in Nigerian boxing, and anything can still happen. Yes, good body shot coming from Finito.
Yeah, but he needs to go to the top. You cannot have somebody bleeding from the eyes.
And still we want to avoid that place.
And avoid the place.
Come on, man, you have to do some more damage.
Is it a case of too much respect for the man who he thinks is like a god with a small G? In that
a legend in the game.
I don't say god anymore. You don't say legend anymore. When you say god in the small G, that's absolutely beyond the legend.
Absolutely.
Durodola is definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the end of the round, ladies and gentlemen. Both boxers really spent, but hey, they must move on. The fight must go on, and it is what it is. Let's take you all to the replays. You can see Durodola doing some good body shots. The uppercut coming in and sending Finito to the ringside to be on the defensive. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the round of 8, and we are moving on.
Seconds out. Round 8.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the round of 8, and we're still moving on to 10 rounds. Olanrewaju Durodola versus Idris Afini. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is sanctioned by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control and brought to you by the Lads Boxing Promotion, and we're still moving on. And the fight action is still taking place. And as we can see, Olanrewaju Durodola doing some good quick work there. 1-2 jabs coming in. But hey, it seems like nothing much for Afini, who is trying to withdraw back to the ropes to be able to maybe gather some more strength to do a counter.
Yes, do a counter. But we need to see more from Afini.
Well, I think he's doing all he can, because...
Yeah, but he's been too defensive. We want him to be more aggressive. I mean, look at that, coming from Durodola, who's putting himself out there even though he's got a cut pace, you want Afini to really step up, throw some head punches as well. But he's not doing that. I wonder if he's just intimidated by the illustrious, record of Afini. But you can't do that on a national stage like this. You need to show your stuff as well.
Yeah, industry is tough, so you can get some respect. I think Chioma Ajunwa, the golden girl of the Nigerian Olympics, is still on the ground, and she's watching, and she's a member of part of the police athletics team, and she's watching, and of course, I hope he's enjoying the show. Our golden girl, Chioma Ajunwa, she's here and actually observing the show.
In case you don't understand what the Hurricane means by the golden girl, she still remains one of Nigeria's very illustrious sports athletes. You don't win a gold medal at the Olympics for nothing.
No, you don't. It takes a lot of guts.
Chioma Ajunwa, who is a member of the Nigeria Police Force, NPF, is an Olympic gold medalist.
Yes, a long jump in 1996.
And you have to give her all the kudos.
Atlanta was the golden era for Nigeria in the Olympics.
Absolutely.
You remember David Izorite?
Well,
you remember Igbenegu? You remember those guys?
They didn't win gold.
They didn't win gold, but they represent Nigeria.
But Chioma won the gold.
Oh yeah, she did. But she's in the boxing.
Whatever you want to say, she's here to support the likes of Olanrewaju Durodola,
who is also a police,
who is still a serving Nigeria Police Force officer. Okay, so you got
blood flowing everywhere. This is war.
And he's not the only.
Gentlemen,
he's not the only Nigerian police officer fighting tonight. We've had quite a few of them as well. We're still gonna have more.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the round of 8 has just ended, and I can see some blood flowing out of Olanrewaju Durola's face. I don't know what happened. Maybe the customer has to go back to do his job to stop the bleeding. But he insists the fight must go on. He must prove himself that he is a ring warrior, and that's why he's here on this card. Ladies and gentlemen, this is round 9 of this Super Boxing Show, brought to you by the Live Boxing Promotion and sanctioned by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not here, you are nowhere. One more time, my name is the Hurricane, but you can come in the engine of boxing, and I am working with no other person than Nira this year on RCG as the ring announcer. Well, moving on to the round of 9, and action will resume soon. Ladies and gentlemen, the corners of Olanrewaju Durola's observing the court and see if he can move on and if he can continue. But I think he says he can continue. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see what goes. It's boxing. You don't need to give up. You don't need to tap out. You need to prove a point.
Seconds out.
Wherever you find yourself.
Round
in the center
9.
of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the round of 9. And one more round to go to end this boxing bout. Ladies and gentlemen, the boxers are coming in from their corners to engage one more time in this grueling, tough, bloodletting combat sport called boxing. I can see the referee going to observe the court of Olanrewaju Durola's. I think they're showing lots of concern there, and I don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe it all depends on the judges. It depends on the referee to know and see if he can continue or not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Nigerian boxing, and we just having fun here. But hey, I hope Olanrewaju Durola's is okay. Gentlemen, and everybody's trying to see what's going to happen next. Oh, we don't know, but the referee, in fact, everybody is just very, very concerned about this boxer for now. So, hey, we're waiting for the next round and see if he actually going to continue, or maybe it's going to be stopped. But I don't think we want to stop there because, hey, If he stops it, he's going to lose. That's what we're So let's see if he can continue and actually change the tide of this bout.
Seconds out. Round 9.
The bell has gone. I don't think what's really happening. Wow. And it is over. Olanrewaju cannot continue. The court is so much. It just can't continue. Wow. What is actually this? Wow. Alright, so both boxers are coming, talking to each other. Wow. Olanrewaju lost this fight. I think so. Let's wait. Let's see. The referee has declared it over, so we're moving on to the next bout. So let's wait for what the ring announcer has to say.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Due to the accidental clash of heads in the third round, the fight continued. And at the end of the 8th round, the referee asked for the fight to be stopped, and we go to the judges' scorecard as at the end of the 8th round. And ladies and gentlemen, George has scored it 80-72. George Yetunde Alimi scores it 77-79. And George Shagun Adesanya scores it 72-80. For your winner, by unanimous decision, Olanrewaju Durodola.